Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like to thank the committee for giving me a good chance to speak here, to be a participant of the annual Engineering and Vocational Education Conference in 11 Maret University. Today, I would like to present a brief explanation about my research. The title is Contribution of Collaborative Skill Toward Construction Drawing Skill for Developing Vocational Course. Ladies and gentlemen, as a part of developing research to design a better vocational course in Indonesia, this study aims to support developing research to design a vocational course in construction drawing by examining the contribution of students' collaborative skills toward drawing skills as a substantial skill for civil engineering vocational students. This research is essential for proposing collaborative learning approaches to improve student skills as needed by industry. As this research is part of a main big research, here is the main research structure of big research. This study is a part of Chapter 4, Investigation and Evaluation of Vocational Student Performance at the Industries for Vocational School and Higher Education. This is begin from Chapter 1, Introduction, Chapter 2, Literature Review, Chapter 3, Survey and Identification. This is about course review, student readiness, educational method, designing project-based learning step in vocational course, and Chapter 4. And then Chapter 5, Designing and Developing. This is about designing the e-learning and developing the project-based learning step by using flipped classroom. And then Chapter 6, Product Revision, Dissemination and Implementation, and Chapter 7, Conclusion and Future Work. In 2015, the member state of the United States adopted the 17 Sustainable Development Goals as a part of 2030 UN Agenda. And goal number 4 about quality education. Goals number 4, ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all. Target number 3, by 2030, ensure equal access for all women and men to affordable and quality technical, vocational, and tertiary education, including university. And target number 4, substantially increase the number of youth and adults who have relevant skills, including technical and vocational skills for employment, decent job, and entrepreneurship. The background of the research is there are gaps between vocational student performance and the needs of industries, and the condition of vocational education is considered not yet ideal. According to International Center for Technical and Vocational Education and Training 2013, the main challenges currently facing by TVET in Indonesia: lack of sufficient correspondence between the practical training and skill taught in TVET institution and the demand of the labor market, and the uneven balance between teachers with academic and practitioner background in TVET institution. The problem statement: specific vocational student skill which is demanded by labor markets is not clearly identified, and the gap between industry needs and student performance need to be investigated. The relevant learning process and activities based on the student skill characteristic need to be designed. From the problem statement, then we investigate the student skill. The main objectives are to investigate and evaluate vocational student performance when they are working at the industries, and to design the learning process and activities based on the performance and characteristic. In this study, we will focus to investigate and evaluate vocational student performance when they are working at the industries. The activity will be determining the evaluation model, an ex post facto research to reveal the student performance, and developing assessment instruments, testing instrument validity and reliability, and evaluating the student performance. The first activity is choosing the evaluation model. In this paper, it would be examining the contribution of student collaborative skills toward drawing skill as a substantial skill for civil engineering vocational students by descriptive analysis and linear regression analysis. The second activity is developing the assessment instruments. The performance aspects are drawing skill and collaborative skill. Ladies and gentlemen, the research methods are: the type is ex post facto investigation by assessment seat with rubric. There are 130 students from 4 vocational high schools in Indonesia collected by proportional random sampling. The validity, we use the content validity by Rater agreement, validity index by Aiken V statistic, and the reliability we use the interclass correlation coefficient, or ICC, more than 0.75. And the data analysis and results, we use quantitative descriptive data analysis and linear regression analysis. The validity in this research from the 39 statement item was 0.88. This is more than the index of V value, 0.04. The reliability of the research, we use the interclass correlation coefficient, 0.858. This is more than 0.75 as the ICC reliability coefficient. So it could be interpreted that the instrument of the assessment seat was reliable. Ladies and gentlemen, the descriptive analysis of the student skill present as follows. The collaborative skill is 60.00 and the construction drawing skills is 67.49 in the scale of 100. The construction drawing skills is in a good category, 67.49. The collaborative skill is in a fair category with a mean of 60.00. The analysis results from Table 6 shows the correlation coefficient of collaborative skills is R 0.644 with a positive value, while the value of P equal to 0.000 and T equal to 9.524. This is bigger than T table, 1.96. It means that the collaborative skills positively influence the construction drawing skills. From the Table 7 shows that it is clear that there is a positive and significant correlation between collaborative skills and the construction drawing skills, with a correlation coefficient of 0.644 and a contribution of 41.50%. Furthermore, from the analysis, we can get the regression equation y equal to 31.443 plus 1.952x. From the result, we can see there is a unique phenomenon found in this study. Even though the collaborative skill gives a positive and significant contribution to the construction drawing skill, the level of collaborative skill contribution obtained is limited to 41.50%. It needs special attention. In general, the contribution value is not too high. It could be assumed that the collaborative skills doesn't significantly increase construction drawing skill as a substantial skill for civil engineering education student. And this condition can misguide researchers who only refer to the final result of statistical analysis without a holistic interpretation. The resulting statistical figures would be discussed in detail by tracing each indicator item used to measure the skill studied. It is necessary considering that the collaborative skill indicator item have specific behavioral details that need to be observed one by one. The custom and culture of different areas have different characteristics. These differences in culture and habit can lead to different motivation and behavior, thus making the character skill difference. Indonesia has an extreme cultural diversity. This high heterogeneity of society requires different treatment from other countries that have more homogeneous conditions. We can see the conclusion. Although the research obtained that the collaborative skills give a positive and significant contribution to the construction drawing skill, the level of collaborative skill contribution obtained is limited to 41.50%, and the regression equation is y equal to 31.443 plus 1.952x. It needs special attention and consider that the collaborative skill indicator item have specific behavioral details that need to be observed one by one. The needs of enhancing student collaborative mindset. Therefore, students realize and have strong motivation to improve their collaborative skills, as collaborative skills are indispensable skills in the world of work, and collaborative skills will increase the construction drawing skills. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Akhirul kalam, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.